Hi YouTube, this is Norma, and this is my 4th week update. My starting weight was 255, and the day of surgery, December 9th, I weighed 235. Last week I weighed 222, and today I weighed 217. That's 5 pounds from last week. I was so happy that I lost. I was worried that I wasn't losing any weight. I was going to do some shopping, and I had put all my clothes that were size 24s into 2 big giant buckets, and they were way too big. Then I separated all my size 22s, and they were too big. In the beginning, when I first came out of surgery, I wore the size 22s, and I went out to breakfast with my son and his wife and my 2 grandsons and my sister, and I had a soft-boiled egg, a poached egg, and it was really delicious. But anyways, my clothes were a little baggy, and my sister was upset and says, "You need to buy smaller clothes. Your clothes just don't fit you." And so I said, okay. So we went out shopping, and I bought some size 20s, not too many clothes because I know that I'll be losing weight. So I've been wearing my size 20s, and I still have some that I haven't put on. So I went shopping yesterday, and I bought size 18s because I figured, well, maybe in another 3 weeks or a month I'll be wearing size 18. And this morning I got up and I said, you know what, I'm going to try and see how far they are. You know, the zippers, when you put them on and you lay down and you're pulling them up to see how far I have to go till I can wear those size 18 jeans that I bought yesterday. And I tried them on, and I slipped them up my hips, and then I slipped them up my hips, and I buttoned them up. They zipped up and they fit, and oh my god, I was so happy. I couldn't believe that they were going to fit me yet. And I still have clothes that are size 20 that are new with tags and everything. I guess I should take them back and get maybe size 18s or 16s, maybe 16s, who knows. Anyways, I was just so happy. I started jumping up and down. I was so happy, and my son woke up and he says, "Mom, are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay. Go back to sleep." He says, "Okay." So anyways, I was just so happy. I wanted to do I guess I know how they feel when they lose 100 pounds, I think. Excuse me, I have a little bit of laryngitis. Anyways, I was so happy. What I wanted to tell you was also that I went to see my doctor last week, the day after my 3rd week update, and he told me that I was doing fine. The incisions had healed. I had the laparoscopic, so I healed really fast, he said, but he wanted me to wait another 3 weeks, so that would be 6 weeks of pureed food and protein drinks. And I was on the freeway coming home, and I was feeling kind of sad about that. I just could feel myself crying, and the tears were running down my face, and I'm like, I was so sad that I would have to drink protein drinks for another 3 weeks and pureed food, and I was running out of recipes and things to do, and I don't know, it just made me really sad. But today when I put on those 18 pants, I just felt really good about it, and I'm glad, that I'm sticking to it. I did go to the store and I bought some of those holiday creamers, and let me tell you, those are really good mixed into my protein shake. I get that 8 ounces of skim milk, or 1% fat-free milk, and I add one of my Carnation Instant Breakfast vanilla, and I put in 1 of the scoops of the whey protein that I get from Walmart, and I would put in a tablespoon or 2 of the creamer and blend it up, and it tastes really good. The ginger spice and the pumpkin spice are really good, and I tried the eggnog today, and that was really yummy. And next week I'm going to be putting in some bananas and things like that into them because my legs are cramping, and I don't want to take some of those potassium pills because they're really big, and I don't think I could be putting them into my drink, because then they would get all kind of gritty, and I don't want to do that. But I've been watching a lot of the newbie videos, the people who are pre-op and those who are post-op. I just wanted to mention Adam X you know, your videos are very inspiring. I'm glad to see you up and about. And Latino Heat, you're doing really well. I'm glad to see you up and about. And Ruby Road 1, she's a young woman who was very scared at first, and now she's 1 week out, and I'm so happy to see her doing so well. You know, you guys are really great, and I wish the best for you. And Miss Jane, thank you for communicating with me and all that wonderful advice. You're just so inspirational. I really just love you. Virginia, I'm going to start walking as soon as I get my pedometer. Wait up. Allison, thank you for letting me know of those wonderful things that I can get at Starbucks, because before that was me on the freeway. My just house blend Starbucks or going to McDonald's and getting a cup of coffee there. And it's going to seem strange for me to go back to work next week and not have a cup of coffee. I've been sipping some of it, but by the time I get to the middle of it, it's already cold. So I don't know, maybe after my pouch is a little bit bigger, I'll be able to hold all that fluid. Also, since I guess I have a little time, I wanted to give a shout out to AJ and Rebecca's pouchfriendly.com. They have some wonderful recipes there, so if any of you newbies run into my videos and you want to know what's pouch friendly, something that you can eat and enjoy, you should go to www.pouchfriendly.com, and AJ and his wife have really wonderful recipes there, and I'm sure he's going to connect those with others. If you have recipes that you can share, I would really love to see some of those recipes. I'm going to, like I said, I'm 4 weeks out, but in 2 weeks I'll probably be able to eat a little bit more, and I love to cook. So I'll be experimenting some of my old recipes that I always cook for my family that they enjoy, and I'll just cook it in a friendlier, healthier way, and hopefully you guys will benefit from some of my trials and errors, because I'm going to try them before I post them, so that way I make sure that no one will get sick. But then all of us are individuals, and we have different situations, and so some things that might be good for me might not necessarily be good for you. But you know what? It's good that we're all keeping in touch with each other and sharing, because those things are important to all of us. Anyways, I wanted to show you my jeans, how they fit, before I forget. Let me go back here. Oh, move the camera down a little bit. There they go. They look a little baggy, huh, already. But I feel good. So today when I go shopping, maybe I'll buy some size 16s, and I don't know, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, for now, thank you so much for listening to me, all my rantings, and I hope to see you guys all soon.